JEM is my name, no one else is the same. JEM is my name. JEM.
Remember a couple episodes ago where Shayna's fashion design won the Holograms at fashion show? Well, this comes back in this episode as the Holograms have been offered the opportunity to shoot a whole fashion book. So they sign a contract and they go on a nationwide tour to a lot of different locations. They go to like an aquatic animal park like SeaWorld. They go to the Grand Canyon. They go to the Washington Monument. All different places to do fashion shoots and compile a fashion book and make money and gain lots of recognition. Well, the Misfits get wind of this, and they're like, well, we can't have that, can we? So their great idea is, well, we're going to do our own fashion book, and if that doesn't work, then we'll just, sabotage the Holograms. So they say, all right, Stormer, Roxy, and I, says Pizzazz, are going to go do our own fashion shoot. Clash, and I'm pretty sure her name is Clash, even though I keep alternating back and forth between Clash and Crash. I will learn these people's names eventually. At least I don't call her Susan. Clash is sent to spy on JEM and the Holograms just to keep tabs on them. So, the first shoot is at SeaWorld, and Clash is there, but she doesn't really do anything other than steal the Hologram's schedule and leak it to Pizzazz so they know where the Holograms are going. That's really all she does. Nevertheless, the Holograms get in life-threatening trouble. They're up on a high dive board, holding out fish so that the killer whales can jump up and eat fish out of their hands, and oh, what a lovely shot that is. The Holograms, just not due to Clash's interference, not due to the Misfits, just on their own, on account of their own clumsiness, all of them fall off the damn board into the water. And I guess falling from a great height, being kind of scared because you've got killer whales and, big aquatic animals with teeth swimming around. They need to be rescued. So Rio, who of course is their roadie, he dives in after them, and so does one of the other crew members. And the trainers, throwing those round floaty donut things, and they start hauling Shayna and Aja and Kimber out of the water. And I'm sitting here thinking, is the water going to affect the Gemstar earrings and prevent it from projecting the JEM hologram? Because there was a few episodes back when in their China adventure, I think the episode was actually called Adventure in China, it's stated that JEM takes the earrings off before she goes in a pool or a mineral bath or something so they don't short out.
I had to take off the Gemstar earrings. This mineral water could short out the circuits.
And I was thinking, well, they do clarify it's a mineral bath. Maybe it's the minerals and not the water. But no, about a minute into the sequence, we see that Jerica is just hiding on the bottom of the pool, trying not to get eaten by killer whales or something, because the hologram shorted out. Okay, so it is water. So, all right, we've got the angry Leviathans, and we can't surface because she's supposed to be JEM. Oh, drama. Well, one of the dolphins grabs her and, gets her out of the water around a corner so that she can get the hologram back going. So that's good. And of course, Rio is, like, oh God, where's JEM? But she's over there, and they find her, and it's good. And he's like, oh, JEM, you're all right. And she's like, oh, Rio, oh, it was so scary. Let me rest my tongue in your mouth for just a minute. And Rio does this.
Jerica sure missed some excitement.
Just hold me for a minute, Rio. Jerica would understand.
Look, I'd better get you over to some towels and stuff.
Good job, Rio. I am proud of you, Rio. I am so damn proud of you. That's a good Rio. That is exactly how you handle that situation. Kudos, my man. Kudos and plaudits. So, big disaster that the Misfits didn't cause. Huh. The holograms are very accident prone. So the next stop on their tour is the Washington Monument. And the shoot is on a, they're set up on a piece of high scaffolding in front of the Washington Monument. I guess so they can get upwards facing shots at the monument. Clash is there too. Not doing anything, just standing there. Trespassing, sure, but, actually the Washington Monument is a public place. I guess they could have cordoned it off, like rented the area. I don't know what the legalities behind renting the entire area for a photo shoot, if you can do that or not. I'm sure you can. They've shot movies there. Yeah, okay, she's trespassing. We'll go with that. So, security guard Dave is just driving by in his little golf cart. I'm an important security guard. I will keep all trespassers. Who the hell is that trespassing on my photo shoot? The photo shoot that security guard Dave is responsible for. I'm gonna get you. And he drives his little golf cart after her at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And she's like, oh, Jesus, okay. And she runs away. And he drives, and he spins out of control, and he hits the curb, and the golf cart flies through the air and slams into the side of the scaffolding, and all of the holograms like, oh, God, we're gonna die. Oh my God. That was amazing. Oh, trespasser! Flies scaffolding. Everyone survives. There's a piece of canvas nearby, and they catch them all and run away before the thing collapses. And Gemma's like, we've had a lot of accidents. Almost as if the Misfits are involved. Nah, so far you've just been... Well, the first one was your own clumsiness. You guys just slipped and fell. And the second one was a jackass an overzealous security guard. So, yeah, granted, Clash was there both times, but she really wasn't doing anything. But the next bit of the photo shoot is at the Grand Canyon. It's a canyon. It's very grand. I've seen it. Quite grand. And so they're getting shots out on a rocky cliffside ledge. The Misfits are there this time because they've screwed up their own photo shoot because they're nitwits and immature and don't like following directions. So they're like, okay, so they fire their photographer and they can't shoot, and they try to do it themselves, but they're terrible at it because they keep putting their fingers in front of the lenses and stuff. They suck. So they're like, all right, plan B, we'll sabotage the holograms. So the holograms are standing on a cliffside ledge, posing and stuff, and having pictures taken from them by Rio and the other people who are in a helicopter taking pictures of them. And so they go into a cave system below them and throw rocks at a bunch of bats who go swarming out of the cave by the other end of the cave by the ledge that the holograms are on, and they're like, oh gosh, bats! Oh, back up towards the cliff ledge. So, yeah, the Misfits actually do end up trying to... I don't know what they expected was going to happen there, but the Misfits are like, oh, we should leave. I don't know what you were expecting, Misfits, but, yeah. So the chopper pilot's like, I have an idea! Put her down over there! And his idea is just go pick up the holograms with the helicopter. Jerica directs Synergy to emit sound waves at the swarm of bats to get them to go away. So if we've ever wondered how the holograms can actually emit sound, like... she can project another hologram of Jerica next to herself and have her talk. It emits both light and sound, so not a continuity error. This 80s children's show is just airtight. Where was I? Okay, so yeah, they rescue the holograms before they fall to their deaths at the smack on the bottom of the Grand Canyon. So, Plan C for the Misfits is get that is her name actually, Phyllis, Pizzazz's daddy to buy the rock fashion book. So he does, and now the Misfits they have control of the fashion shoot, and they can direct them to do whatever they want. And their grand plan is basically just make the holograms do chores and take pictures of it. You know, carrying luggage and setting tables and mopping the floor and stuff. Because the Misfits are just really mature. They're really immature. Turns out that the Misfits were caught doing the bat thing on camera. I guess someone somewhere had a camera and was taking pictures. I don't know when the photographer was actually over at that angle. I think we're cheating a bit. But whatever. They have photographic evidence that the Misfits sabotaged their shoot. And that would probably hold up as attempted murder. So the Misfits are like, okay, yeah, we're going to take the L on this one. Daddy, the pictures didn't turn out right, so Daddy's angry at Phyllis, or Pizzazz, and he sells the rights back to whoever owned them in the first place. They get the fashion book done, and all is good. Man, fun episode. I was laughing so hard at that damn security guard golf cart flying through the air and crashing into the side of the scaffolding. I literally had to pause the episode. Hey, let's end on a downer, shall we? Two criticisms for this episode. One, it may just be the way this DVD set is authored, but in this episode, the songs... the vocals are mixed too low, and I had a really difficult time understanding the majority of the lyrics of all three songs, which is a shame because the tunes are nice. Not a fault of the episode, I don't think, but it could just be this DVD authoring. Sounds mixed too low. The bit at SeaWorld, I think it would have worked better if there was a shot somewhere which showed JEM underwater, swimming for the surface, and her hologram costume glitches out and she's in Jerica form again, and she's sitting there underwater going, "Oh, crap. I need to get out of the water because killer whale, about to drown, but the JEM costume isn't working. Uh-oh." That could have established the tension. Because the way it's done is they all fall into the water, the rest of the holograms are rescued, and it's like a solid minute before you see what the heck happened to JEM, and you just see Jerica hanging out at the bottom of the pool. And you have to intuit, which is easy, it's not a problem. You immediately intuit, you're like, oh, her hologram broke, so she can't surface. I just think that could have been set up better. Oh well.
JEM, can we have a smile, please?
We couldn't have done it without you and Richard and Sumi and Mr. Sands.
Well, it was a good team effort. Oh, I'd better go talk to those reporters.